Well, greetings, gamers. This is Dr. Ayleen, the gaming doc driver, and this is your place and your space to laugh, to chat, to chill, to hang out, to take a moment, to take a break, to take a breath, and say it's Wednesday. It has been quite a roller coaster of a week, and I literally just walked in, and we're going to need to be able to be a little adaptable here. So first off, we welcome in everybody, and coming in, who is our gold medalist, and NWO6 Jamie is coming in for the gold. Doc, and hi, and coming in for the silver is Shade Wolf. I'm here, Doc. Face. And coming in for the bronze, Fire Nutter. Hi, Doc. Hi. And Chaos Panda 35. Legend has it only the most amazing people are in chat right now. You look so sleepy. Oh, sweetie. It's been a week and it's only Wednesday. But yes, there are the most amazing. And we've got our Dabber Gems. Hello. Hey. So, my loves, my gamers, this, I feel that, Doc. So, in answer to the question, yes, I am now an official bus driver with an official bus route. I am going to be driving tomorrow very, very, very early. I have to be at the yard at 5 o'clock in the morning, which means I have to get up at 2:30 in the morning instead of 3 o'clock in the morning to be able to catch the bus at just after 3 o'clock in the morning to take it all the way there, to get there in time for 5 o'clock. And it is interesting. Get yourself a bit of Goomer fuel and hydrate. Well, we are hydrating, and so on that note, we are going to be figuring out a thing, because my schedule, my bus schedule, I don't finish my route until 5:45. That is when I drop off the last of the kids from school, and that means that I get back to the yard probably about 6:15, which means that I probably won't be getting home until about 8 o'clock my time. And, so. As much as I really hate to do this, and I literally got this scheduled today, as much as I hate to do this, I'm not sure how I'm going to manage doing the streams during the week, because during the day, and what I may do, and I'm considering this, is actually doing a stream from my bus and take my laptop with me. I won't have all the cool bells and whistles and stuff. But what I'm thinking about doing is actually, because in the middle of the day, unless I have a field trip I have to go on, in the middle of the day, I do have time, but it's not enough time for me to come home. So I am thinking that I will do my streams from a Magic School Bus with Doc. Yes, I will take my laptop and I can do the stream from the bus. I will have to see how that works out, because depending on where the bus is parked, there may or may not be levels of internet. So that is what I'm thinking about doing. But like I said, I have to start this new route tomorrow. So, Miss Frizzle, at you. You know, why not? We can do that. We can do the magic school. That sounds like the perfect excuse for Doc After Dark for a while. Oh, it would be Doc after way after dark, and considering I have to get up at like probably about actually 2:15 in the morning, that means the Doc needs to go to beddy by early. So, Stampat Rawe Anjive Met Spec and Juice. I'm not even remotely believing I got that right. Potatoes mashed with raw endized bacon and gravy. Nice! So, like I said, that means I will not be doing the evening streams. It'll take me, because it's going to take me a couple of days to get the route down, so I will not be streaming tomorrow or Friday. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. But I may not be streaming tomorrow and Friday, and you know, I'm getting used to a new route. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do, and you know, things. So I got the route today. And in most cases, when you first start off new, you get a special ed route, which means that you have to stop door to door to door, and you have a matron on the bus. Well, I was given a general ed route, which usually only the higher ranking folks get, which means that basically I go to a point and pick up a group of children at that point. I don't go door to door, and then I drive them in. Well, that just means that I have a lot of kids on the bus. I can have up to like 60 kids on my bus, which is going to be interesting because I don't have anybody to keep everybody quiet. So I love that for me. Anyway, you know, if any of you rode a school bus when, you know, at some point in your lives, you know that that can be a very feisty environment. And I did feel bad that the bus route that I wanted to get that had those children on it, I wasn't able to get. Somebody else chose it. I mean, because of, you know, the fact that I'm very new and being hired, I was one of the last ones to pick. So, and I think the guy who schedules them kind of wanted to help me out because he, you know, sort of, it's like there was one general education route, and usually those are taken by people with higher seniority than me. So the fact that I got it on my very first time as a driver, there's a few other drivers who are like, and who did you pay? So it's like, I didn't, they just gave it to me. Favorite spot is in the back. Lol, more fun going over speed bumps. Yes, I was one of the ones who stirred the pot on the bus. Yeah. And the interesting thing is that, like, you know, I will be taking pictures and posting pictures of my bus. I get it. And the thing is, it's like I was hoping that I would be able to get the bus assigned to me today so that I could actually see it. Oh, no. I get to get a bus that I have no idea what the inside looks like. I have no idea which bus it's going to be, what type of bus it's going to be, but I get to basically get into it and immediately start driving a route, which I would have really liked to have gotten at least a look at it today in case there were raccoons living in it. I've never been on a school bus. We went on bicycle to school. I was the DJ. Lol. I always had the best tunes. Nice. So it is a it's going to be different, and like I said, what I want to do is be able to set up my laptop and be able to stream. Yeah, I'll do my stream from the bus because unless I have a field trip, which, I mean, I could always end up with a field trip. Usually in the middle of the day, there's at least a couple of hours. Today or tomorrow and Friday, that time is going to be taken up because once I finish the morning route, I've got to go back and fill out some more paperwork and pick up stuff, the cleaning supplies, and and get the bus, do an inspection on the bus. So over the next 2 days, it's I'm going to be tied up in midday. My goal is to start on Monday. Now I'm still going to be streaming on Sunday, and I'm thinking about adding a Saturday stream, just to kind of make up for the 2 that I'm missing. But again, this is all kind of, we're figuring out as we go along. Let's see, there are not even school buses in the Netherlands. Really? Wow. And it helps out for parents who have difficulty getting their kids to school, and we want to make sure every child has an opportunity. And even if their parents don't have an ability to get them to school, that they have an ability to get there. But I will be driving by myself in a very, very, very large bus. And it's exciting, it's scary. I was hoping that I would, be given a route and say, okay, well, you can start this on Monday. No. It's like, okay, tomorrow morning. It's like, well, do I have a bus? Well, you won't have a bus till tomorrow morning, which means it'll be pitch dark. I'll be wandering around a bus slot with a flashlight trying to find my bus, and that's a whole other thing. But I am very grateful that they made a point of giving me a route that would be a good route, one that normally new people do not get. So I'm very appreciative of that. And it's still kind of scary being totally by myself in a bus that will be filled with children, and I will have to negotiate streets and all that stuff. So, I kind of got the feeling that the union steward who was, passing him out, he called me in with the group of the last 4 of us that were all new, and he, took this one route, because all the routes were on a wall. He grabbed one. He goes, okay, you want a general ed route, or do you want a crappy special ed route? And I'm like, wait, what? And he goes, do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? And I'm like, yes. And he goes, sign her up for this one. And one of the guys who was standing there goes, well, maybe she should look at it. Goes, sign her up for this one. And at that point, I realized it's like, okay, I just need to go along with this, because obviously he's trying to do me a favor, and it was interesting. Sky Baby 2603, hello. It has been a hot minute. What is up? What is happening? So anyway, that's kind of the big news that I'm going to have to adjust. So I will not be streaming in the evenings Monday through Friday anymore. Monday I will see about, and I'm going to, kind of check out and see how feasible it is to stream from the Magic School bus, and see about, see how we do that. You being the bus driver is a dark, tempting position in my eyes, because there be whoopee cushions, pranks me. Yes. Just sitting at home feeling like Dookie. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling like Dookie. Got some sort of illness. Just called off work. Well, then, I'm glad that you get to rest. Magic School Bus! Or the Double Dutch Bus. Yes. Zion, hi. How are you? Also, this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, because I do have to do something at 7 o'clock. So we're only going to be streaming for about an hour. We're going to stream till 7, and then I've got something else I need to take care of. And then I've got to check out my routes, check my map, and then get to bed nice and early so that I can be able to get up before the chickens and head out, catch my bus, get to the yard in time to where... What's the Double Dutch Bus? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me... let's see. Double Dutch Bus song. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, the official music video. Copy link. Okay, hold on, because I do not want the the copyright gods to jump straight down my throat. Hold on. Let me put something here. Where is it? Okay. Give this a listen. One of my favorites. Okay. Link. Enter. Okay. So I just put a link. I mean, let's see. Does it actually do it? Oh, yes, it does. Okay. So there's a link in book, movie, game recommendations. It is the video for the song Double Dutch Bus. Go ahead and listen to it. It is an old song. Let's see. When did that come out? Double Dutch Bus in it was released in February 1981. So go over to the Discord, and it is okay right here. This link, y'all can play it. I would. It's a very, very, very fun song. And that would be like my playlist thing. I'll probably, play it the first time I drive my bus. But yes, play that link and tell me what you think of that song. It is an absolutely fun song. Let's see. I've decided I no longer want to adult anymore. I agree. Nor human anymore. I want to goat, eat all day, and headbutt anyone who annoys me. Fist bump, high five. Ram. Oh, either go goat or go ram. But it is, yes, I agree. It's okay. Hello, okay. Kimmy Beans, hi, sweetie. We're in a bad way at the moment. Probably need inpatient again, but the only one I trust doesn't have one-on-one therapist, so I don't know what to do. Okay, so first off, sweetie, I'm very sorry that you're having a tough time, that the system is having a difficult time right now. I would say go with that one if you trust it. And then once you're there, see if you can arrange for a one-on-one therapist, because what they may do is they may be willing to make an exception in your case under if it's a bad way at the moment to the point where inpatient care is a consideration. I would say go with the one that you trust most, and then see if you can adapt the situation to something that works for you. But the most important thing, sweetie, is that you be safe right now, and that's like the most important thing to me. I had an appointment today with a doctor. They decided to put me on a medication that will help with my anxiety and depression and stuff. They want me to take it for a month, then come back to see them again. Oh, and I dropped my therapist. Good. After dealing with her canceling for 3 months now, I've had enough. Good for you. I'm now looking for new therapists in town. I was even given a list of the best therapists to see in town when I was at my doctor's appointment. Good. That a creepy song. Make a new plan, Stan. Yep. I've completely fallen into the has-been hotel fandom, and also Alastor and Angle are my spirit animals. Cool. I can understand how that is the last place I was going to wouldn't give me the meds that did help with my issues. So I just went to my primary and got what I needed. I'm close to the point where I want to accept her referral to a different therapy place, but I hope everything gets better for you. That's so sweet. I'm in a really bad place in my head, and my throat is trying to tighten. Oh, Kimmy, what is up? What is happening? First off, breath. In this moment, you're all right. In this moment, we're not talking about the moments to come, because we can't manage that. Your throat is tightening up normally because there is something that either needs to be said that there's a desire not to say or a fear around saying, or, it is that, we need to hold on to something that is trying to get out some statement. So the idea, my dear, and I'm sorry that it's, because a lot of times the throat tightening is also a survival tool. It's like, no, I will not share. I cannot share. And there's something that wants to be shared. Now, you need to decide what the right environment is for that sharing. And at the same time, the idea of, the badness in the head, the bad place in the head, consider, and I'd like you to ask yourself, is this based on what is now, on what you know, or what you believe? The potential of something. The what if. We spent a lot of time talking about, on Sunday, we spent a lot of time talking about the what if. Is this bad place related to a what if? Is it related to what is? Is it related to what has been? And that trauma is coming back and reliving a moment. So being able to sort of deconstruct it and look at what the feeling is. What does it mean to you? What is the story that is attached to it? What thoughts are coming into your mind regarding the bad place? And these are things, you can just kind of review, ask yourself. And then each time, when you think about something, remind yourself, in this moment, I'm okay. In this moment, none of that has happened. In this moment, everything that I know about what's going on with me is clear to me. I know what's going on with me in this moment. If it's a concern about what could happen in a future moment, then, that's a different story. But when we can say, okay, all right, in this moment, I'm chatting with Doc. In this moment, all the future things that could be very upsetting are not happening. Not in this moment. But, I'm sorry that things aren't doing good. I'm just hyped for the 6th Titanic Pet on Pet Sims X Modded. Good for you. I couldn't completely listen to that song. I do want to sleep tonight. Kimmy Beans, you're always free to reach out if you ever need a shoulder to lean on. Oh, thank you, Chaos Panda. Also, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be working my butt off. Good, literally. I found out that instead of losing weight, I actually gained 25 pounds. I'm not proud to say it, but I'm now at almost 300 pounds. There doesn't have to be anything related to that. It is a state of being. It is not about judgment. I'm disappointed in myself for gaining so much again, but I've made a list of goals I'm gonna achieve and what I'm going to do to meet those goals. Good. I even have a friend who wants to lose weight and work out with me to make it more fun and easy for both of us. Now, that is wonderful, having a workout buddy. And, my dear, there is no judgment. You have been through a tremendously difficult experience. And there's a lot of different ways that we comfort. Food is one of the comforts. Also, understand that during the winter, your body's instinct is to pack on fat as a way to insulate and protect. It's a self-survival move by the body to retain as much fat as possible, because during the winter it's viewed that, okay, we need that for warmth, and we also need it in case we hibernate or whatever. So don't be disappointed in yourself. I mean, it is simply a state of being. And it is a state of being that you've, made a choice to change. Deciding that it's and by not attaching a story to how you got where you are and what that means, focus on the story of, this is where I begin, and I am going to move forward from this. And, being able to kind of keep track of, okay, this is a journey. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And there is a lot that you're going to learn about yourself. There's a lot, and having somebody work with you is an amazing, wonderful thing. And I'm very proud of you, to be able to go, okay, I want to create change in my life. And yes, it's not going to be easy. And with minimal change, when you are at a particular body frame, it actually comes off a lot faster, in the beginning. And, with change, the changes happen faster. Whether it's altering, the number of calories, altering the type of calories. And I encourage you to take a look at, what it is that, how you want to frame this, and how, what are the pieces, because one piece is dietary, one piece is exercise, sleep, because I know you've been having difficulty sleeping. Lack of sleep can make it very difficult to lose weight. So, figuring out ways, okay, how am I going to increase the amount of sleep I get? So there's a lot to unpack there, and this can actually be a very cool journey rather than something, oh my God, it's just painful. If we relate something to improve our health to something that is painful, then it becomes suffering, and we have an instinctive thing to avoid suffering, so then we don't embrace it. But sweetheart, you don't have to be, it's not something to be proud of, not proud of, it's simply a state of being, a temporary one. So, and thank you for sharing that, because I know there's probably a lot of people who are, working through that particular challenge as well. And hey, keep us posted. Sleep is for the weak. Anxiety attack is hitting, I think. Okay. Prefer sleep than going manic. Let's see. It's related to what has been and what will be. Okay. So the experience is based back here and out here. The question is, what's here? In this moment, what is the reality? In this moment, what is what you know, not what you believe? So, and it doesn't mean that, and it's not easy to shut down those two loudspeakers of, what was and what could be and what if, and, that's a tough thing to dial the volume down on. And it is possible by just continuously going, okay, in this moment, this is my reality. My reality is not my past. My reality is not what could be, which there's an infinite number of possibilities of what could be. Bring your awareness to now. In this moment, I'm hanging out with Doc on a live stream. The things that could be really don't matter right in this moment. The things that have been really don't matter a lot right in this moment. You're hanging out with Doc and your community. You're here with us in this moment. Breathe. Allow yourself to be in this moment with us. And Fable, hi! I'm super proud of myself. Want to know why? I would love to know why. I finally got my modded Origins Minecraft server set up. So happy. I got the mods and stuff set up and working, so now the next task is to find people to play it. Yay! Well, make sure you post it over in Discord. I also have news. My counselor went over things I struggle with when it comes to brushing my teeth, and we had a plan to get data and figure out how to approach it while desensitizing me to the steps I struggle with due to that mental barrier I'm stuck with. You know what? That is really cool, because again, looking at the data brings it into the left brain. It brings it into what is. It brings it into that analytical side. And whenever we have something that we're dealing with, once we can shove it into the left brain and start looking at it for its pieces and deconstructing it and kind of dissecting what it is that, we are actually dealing with, the emotional aspect of it gets dialed way down, because we're not in our right brain that's creating stories, the imaginative part. We're in our left brain that deals with zeros and ones, problem, solution, what is the condition now, and what do we do to change it. So, that's a good way to look at it. I'm really glad your counselor is coming from that point of view. Also got my 504 plan and accommodation set up. Yay! So now I have things set in place to help me out in school. Fable, that is awesome. I don't know how effective it be, but I'm trying to keep an open mind. No, it sounds wonderful. Wanda! Hey! Pagan! Howdy doody! Wanda and Pagan are here. Yes! That's true. It's just hard because I went from 240, where I had a constant weight, to now being 277. My jaw dropped when I saw that number today. I just got to work harder, I guess. Not necessarily. I'm looking at making a set schedule every day and having a set eating schedule, because I've been overeating to kind of take my mind off of everything. Eating is comfort. That has happened. Thank you for listening, Doc. It means a lot. Absolutely, sweetie. I'm very proud of you. And it's not about working harder. It's working more efficiently based on your circumstances, which is why, often it's a good idea to, consult with either a physician, a nutritionist, a dietitian, somebody who has experience in the best way to achieve your goal for you. Maybe it is a particular diet plan. Maybe it is, eating small increments multiple times a day. Maybe it's, switching over to intermittent fasting, which is 1 meal a day. So I would guess that the idea that you have a specific goal in mind, and, when we think about like a weight goal, often it's like when people set goals, they go, it's like, well, I want to lose 50 pounds, and that 50 pounds is their goal. Consider, what if your goal was 2 pounds? That's it, 2 pounds. And then you lose those 2 pounds. And then you set a new goal for another 2 pounds. Okay, in a week, I'm going to lose 2 pounds. Generally, 1% of your weight is considered a healthy weight loss. So for you, it would be 2.77 pounds. Or if you want to, round up, 3 pounds in a week. And if you set that goal, your goals are set on a week-to-week basis. So once you lose that 3 pounds, you've achieved your goal. Then you set another one. It's sort of like, rather than say, I want to lose, 37 pounds, and having that be your goal. It's like, well, I'm going to lose 37 pounds. That can feel overwhelming. And, as normally, considering the fact that under normal circumstances, weight fluctuates. So if you bring the goal down to 2 pounds, or in your case, 3 pounds, and you go, okay, my goal is to lose 3 pounds. And I'm just going to focus on that. Focus not on the other 34 pounds. Just focus on 3 pounds. And then when you achieve that, go, hey, I met my goal. And then you can always set another one. You can set as many goals as you want. But the thing is keeping ourselves motivated by setting small goals, because small goals lead to big goals. you focus on 3 pounds a week, or you can even go like 2.7 pounds or 2.5 pounds a week. And then when you reach that, it's not the time to go and reward with food. Figure out another way to reward yourself. Figure out another way to feel good about it. But even if it's, 2 pounds a week over a month, that's 8 pounds. If it's 3 pounds a week over a month, it's 12 pounds. And then you look at it over a year. So the idea that by pacing it out, taking it slow, letting your body adapt slowly to those reduced calorie counts, and getting some advice on exactly what is the right way to reach your goal and what is a practical goal for you, what is a realistic goal. I would not go by BMI because I have many questions and many concerns about BMI, body mass index. But it's and believe me, I understand what a long journey that can be. What chat would I post the server stuff in? You can promote yourself and others. You can put it in promote, you can put it in general, wherever you want. Also, I apologize if I don't reply. I'm dealing with a sicko kid. Oh, I'm sorry that you have a sick kiddo. Sick kiddos that is so heartbreaking. And hey, you do not need to apologize for anything, Pagan. Just seeing that name lights up my heart. Also think about changing my username again. Okay. My current one was made with the help from a partner from a previous relationship. That relationship didn't end well, and my username and such are a constant reminder of it. Need help deciding which of the 2 names to choose. Cool. Alex to the stars and beyond. To infinity and beyond. Hello, Alex. Well, turns out calling the other half a sweet little ketchup packet when she was on... What? You called your other half a sweet little ketchup packet when she's on her period. My dear Jamie, that should qualify you for handicap parking. Quite honestly. Sweet little ketchup packet. Yeah, that is sleep on the couch for a week. Maybe that particular week. I am sure she will find it hilarious as soon as her period is over. She'll have it hilarious. She'll find it hilarious at that point. Jamie, I worry about you. But it is funny. And that's from someone who's postmenopausal, so I don't even do that anymore. So it's like, yeah. I just had a thought. What if the side of the brain that makes a story, what if that side of the brain makes the story unconsciously and you don't know those stories? I figured because I have mental barriers that I have not been able to cross, it's a possibility that I also think that it's a valid possibility. Of course. In fact, most of the stories are based on your subconscious rather than a conscious effort. We don't create the stories like, well, I'm going to create a story around this. So you're absolutely right. The story manifests based on life experience, and it just sort of the brain puts it together because it makes that, makes sense. My ultimate weight goal is 185. Cool. I know that's a big goal out to start, but I suppose losing 3 to 5 pounds a week isn't that hard to reach. Stick with 3. Thank you, Doc. Yeah. Keep your focus on 3. I mean, even if you lost 1 pound a week, at the end of a year, that's 52 pounds that you've lost. Losing 3 pounds a week, that's 36, or let's see, 36, 3, 52, 6, 15. Yeah, that's what, 156 pounds. Losing 3 pounds a week over 52 weeks. So yeah, stick with the 3. Keep it low, because also what happens is your body does not go into a reflexive, if you lose a bunch of weight, a lot of times it bounces back. Or the body starts to think, oh my gosh, we're going into starvation mode, so we need to retain. So yeah, I would say aim at 3. And when you reach that 3, that's yay, celebration. I was thinking either a username with the name River or one with Linus, as in like with the security blanket. NW has a death wish. Normally the 5-year-old is a mama's girl, but when she waddled up holding her stuffed bunny and asked for cuddles, I knew she wasn't feeling well. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, the stuffed bunny. And that must have been an absolutely adorable image. It's me. Why is this a surprise? It's not. I pray for you. That takes guts. I just retreat to a safe distance and throw chocolate. See? There are different theories. Check out the Punderdome. Doc, did you see the new hair and selfies? I am going to selfies right now. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, the bright red? Yes! Bright red. We have bright red. Oh, and it brings out your eyes so much. But I love that. I love that for you. I love that look for you. So neat. And Dino Nuggies. We've got a selfie in a mirror, which looks cool. Punderdome. What is in the Punderdome? What is the most deadly distance measured? A kilometer. The most deadly distance is a kilometer. Fire Nutter, I don't even know what part of the Punderdome dungeon that belongs in. Actually, no. We are going to create a moat. That is going to get sent straight into the Punderdome moat. That's where that's going. And we've got gaming screenshots. Titanic Pet number 6 just got hatched. Yes! And let's see. What to name my pet? Dino Nuggies. Penny! So what should I name her, knowing that... oh, that was an old one. 6 also belongs here. Dino Nuggies. Penny! Anyway. Yes, puns. That is horrible. Yeah, back to my old self. I have slightly different eye colors. One's more green than the other's blue. Cool. Don't worry, I slid a chocolate bar into the door. I said Satan had been fed when he was... I mean, it's like, seriously, you know, y'all. Why not fuse them so you can have both? There's an idea. Why couldn't the bike stand by itself? It was too tired. That one is almost physically painful. That I don't even know. Too tired. Oh my god. Oh. You should actually have to eat a Bean Boozle bean for that. That is Bean Boozle bean worthy. Doc, I gotta hop out. I've just been sitting with the dogs, feeling kind of sluggish after my appointment today, but I have to clean up the house a bit, at least sweep the floors and do the dishes. All the love, Doc. Thank you for the support. Oh, takes a goddess to know a goddess. Chaos Panda. Oh my god, that is... I am still feeling that in my giblets. Fire Nutter, you have a point. I might Bravest thing my husband did was throw chocolate while shouting, "Be gone, foul demon!" Yes, my husband used to say the term PMS stood for potential murder suspect. I married a Cajun, so that's classified as a real death wish. Oh, yeah. To the guy who invented zero, thanks. Thanks for nothing. Really? Really? Jamie? Really? This from the one with the ketchup packet. Making me suffer for that. Yes. River Linus. Linus River. I was about to say liver. It's like, no, not liver. You love my puns, woman. Yeah. You know, love is such a strong word. The Minecraft server info is now posted. Yes! Promote yourself in chat. Woo! Right, Doc, I gotta go to bed. Got a headmistress to attempt to not murder tomorrow. Lord, grant me the serenity not to choke a moron. There you go. That's all right, Red. We will set up a GoFundMe for bail money in case it goes badly. Let us know. Let's see. Where do fruits go for vacation? Paris. Why do you guys want to torment me? Oh my God. See, it's because we're doing a short stream today. We're doing a short stream, and you guys are like rapid-firing, very painful puns. Into the Punderdome with that! And Silver Architect, evening, Littlest, evening, Silver Architect. Remember, chickens are related to dinosaurs, and in the 90s, we had dino chicken nuggets. Life comes full circle. Why, yes. Yes, it does. I think for the bean, I deserve the extra joke. I need to actually, y'all need to get some beans. That's it. There needs to be beaning up and consequences. There need to be bean consequences for what you guys put me through with these puns. She's been telling parents more info than us in the kitchen. What? New menu has 4 hot meal choices a day. Sandwiches, dessert with 2 of us. Oh my God. Little man updates in your DMs. Joke's on you. My last pun was already in the Punderdome. Then it needs to go in again. Went to go buy liquor at my Blockbuster card, fell out, and the cashier told me, never mind. Okay, Chaos Panda, you get bonus points for that one. My Blockbuster card fell out and the cashier told me never mind. Okay, that one, I like that. That is given a pardon. That is given a pardon from the Punderdome just because okay, Blockbuster reference. Fist bump high five for a Blockbuster reference. A man sued an airline company after it lost his luggage. Sadly, he lost his case. Okay, the space in the Punderdome that would have been for the Blockbuster one, but that one it has been given amnesty. No, that goes in. The lost case goes into that spot. Red Queen, yes. When my oldest kiddo started her first period, I told her, "Don't act like your mother," and she threw a boot at me. Glad I'm old enough to remember Blockbuster. Fist bump high five for those who remember Blockbuster. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, we have got new pics of the little guy. 13 months old. Wow. Oh, what are those, the veggie sticks? Oh, Baloo! It's a bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Let's see. Look at the bare necessities, the mother's nature's recipes, the simple bare necessities of life. Don't copyright claim me. Oh, Arthur. Oh, that is so cute. That'd be sweet. Oh, the little one is growing so much. That is cool. Let's see. I'm sorry. Why? Are you gonna do a pun? Are you going to pun us? What do you call a cow with no legs? No. Oh. Ground beef. What do you call a dog with no legs? Nothing, because he's not gonna come when you call him. I know, bad. Oh, I should actually have to eat a bean for that one. My friend's bakery burnt down last night. Now his business is toast. Do you know what concert costs 45 cents? 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. Chaos Panda, I stand confused because that is a horrific pun. But then again, I do like Nickelback. I don't know why people talk so bad about Nickelback. I do like Nickelback and 50 cents, and it's like, it's a math pun. I am going to have to consider. That pun goes into pun purgatory because it's not here and it's not here. I still have to get my head wrapped around this one. I will consider it. It is in a holding cell. We've got that one in a holding cell. No, the toast goes straight to the Punderdome. No, just for being upset. Sweetheart, my dear Kimmy, you never have to apologize for being authentic. You know, you have a lot that you have gone through. You have a lot on your plate now. You never, ever, ever, ever have to apologize here for being you, for being the very brave, very amazing, very awesome human being that you are. And it is, I mean, life gets really, really tough. And if you're upset, sweetie, be upset. It's okay. You know, because upset is a feeling. It is a state of being that is going to change. But in this moment, if what you feel authentically is upset, if you want to throw yourself a pity party, you throw yourself a pity party. Never apologize for being the real you, sweetheart. You know, because that's what this space is for. The dad jokes are getting real. Oh, they're getting unreal. I made a pun about the wind, but it blows. Jamie should come with some sort of warning label. That there should be a trigger warning for something that cringe. If a kid doesn't nap, does he get arrested for resisting? Y'all. See, I have to get sleep tonight, and y'all are telling puns that are going to keep me awake. What the heck? To the Thunderdome with it. Kimmy Beans hug. Yes. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine. He woke up. Jamie! You need to buy some Bean Boozle beans because that is Bean Boozle bean worthy. I don't have a lot of dad jokes, and military jokes are no cause. TOS. Oh, terms of service. Yeah. Well, no, there are some that are actually pretty funny. I used to be able to play piano by ear. Now I use my hand. That's so bad. I'm having bad intrusive thoughts. The thoughts are a part of your experience. They are a part of, your state of being right now. The thoughts are not in and of itself, whether it's a good thought or a bad thought. It is an authentic thought that is based in either fear or some type of apprehension. If we break down the thoughts and we don't judge them as either good or bad or whatever, is it a thought that takes you to some place you don't want to be? And if so, where would you rather be? What is the thought trying to tell you? How is the thought trying to protect you? Because a lot of times, and this has to do with also that whole thing we were talking about, what if? What if is a survival tool. Because what if creates fear of taking a risk. Sometimes intrusive thoughts, negative intrusive thoughts that are trying to get us to stay in a teeny tiny box and not do anything to get out of that teeny tiny box. Intrusive thoughts, and it may be, intrusive thoughts of saying, I can't do this anymore. I can't. And it is an honest thought. It is a thought that billions of people have. Just because it's a thought does not make it an action. It doesn't even make it an intention. It's simply a thought. And if we consider the idea that I can't do this anymore, whatever the this is, if things were different, would we be having that thought? Probably not. If we had the life we wanted, we wouldn't be having that thought. So it's not that you don't, like for somebody who thinks, I don't want to be here, I don't want to live. It's not that you don't want to live, you just don't want to live like this. And if it is that you don't want to live like this, what is that this? What is the part that is painful? What is the part that hurts? What is the part that's scary? Like I said, when we start deconstructing and come from that place of, okay, this is an honest feeling I'm having in this moment, and I have every right to have it. It is a thought. Like I said, because it's a thought does not make it an intention. It's a thought. It's a thought maybe about what would make something seem easier. Or a concern that, things are not going to get any better. So, by accepting the thought as exactly that, a thought, you're thinking a thought. You can write that thought down. Get it out of your head and get it in front of you. And then you can think about, okay, I have this thought. There's a part of me that has this thought. It's not all of you. It's probably your fear, probably frustration, but that thought doesn't come from that part of you that is your courage. That thought doesn't come from that part of you that is your love. That thought does not come from that part of you that is your spiritual base. It only comes from one or maybe two parts of you, but that's not all of you. It's very loud right now because it's trying to kick in a survival instinct. So consider breaking down the thought. Don't judge it, good, bad, or otherwise. But look at it for exactly what it is and what is its purpose. What is the thought behind the thought? Where did the thought come from? And sometimes thoughts come from brain chemistry that is not in balance. There's a lot of different things that could be the reason we have a particular thought. And this thought will move through. And then you'll have another thought. It may be a similar thought, or it may be a totally different thought. But that's all it is, a thought. It has meaning based on the meaning you give it. It has power based on the power you give it. If it's just another thought, like sitting on a riverbank and watching things float by, that thought is a thing floating by on the river. Now, if you want to throw out a hook and reel it in, that's a choice. And I'm sorry that it's really tough for you right now. My dad was in the Navy. I've heard a lot of them myself. Yes, Marine. I made a pencil with 2 erasers. It was pointless. You're going to be up like 4 hours trying to figure out the Nickelback one alone. This is me, sober. Imagine if I was drunk. Well, I would actually, if I were you, I would claim alcohol, or not. I would not claim to call your love a sweet ketchup packet on her period. Frankly, I think I would want an excuse of being drunk. Somebody stole all my lamps. I couldn't be more delighted. Oh, the pain is real. The pain of the puns are real. To the Punderdome. I want every single one of these in the Punderdome. Yes. I'm not sure I can say it here. Well, you can direct message it to me. You can say it in Discord. You can say it, in some other space. You don't have to say it here if you don't want to. There are other options. And the idea that you can just even sit by yourself, put a piece of paper, and write it. And by getting it out of here, written, where you can look at it, it's not as powerful. It does not have the control. It becomes a collection of words, like many other collections of words. Decide what the words mean, because the only one who can give meaning to them is you. And sometimes it's important to take a look honestly at what we're feeling, not judge that we should or should not be feeling it, but just accept that you have every right to feel it. And it is a feeling just like anything else floating by in the river. Do you want to pull it in? I'm going to quote my grandpa on this. Put your shoulders to the wind, work your fingers to the bone, and sharpen your love on a grindstone, and nothing will stop you. Keep your head held high. Pagan, please put that in inspiring thoughts. What's the richest measurement? A millimeter. Punderdome! Big Bad Fox, hey, how have you been? Where is my favorite phrase, my dear? How are you? What has been going on? I know that it's been a really intense time. The last time you were here, some really intense stuff has been going on, and you don't have to say anything you don't choose to, but please know you have been in my heart and in my prayers, as well as all of your family. And we are here for you, and and it's good to see you. It's good to see your name light up. So, but like I said, you don't have to share anything that you don't feel comfortable sharing, all right? Normally, it's not a good thing to make someone suffer when it makes Doc suffer with puns. It's just too good not to. Yes. What did the tie say in a zoo? Grr, because it wanted to be a tiger. Ah. Oh, sweetheart. It's been a hellish time making funeral arrangements. Oh, sweetie. I am so sorry. I am so very, very, very sorry. And please know that grief is not where we get stuck. It's the path out if we let it be. But your grief has to look like what you choose for it to be. Nobody ever gets to tell you what your grief is supposed to look like. But I am so very, very, very sorry for your loss. And, I know that there were a couple, your cousin passed away a week ago. My wife is in bed rest at home, and Tabby misses her favorite cousin. Okay. I was very concerned because I remember the last time you came in, your wife and Tabby had been through something very, very bad, and I was thinking maybe you were talking about them. But I'm so sorry for the loss of your cousin, my dear. I still don't have a Discord, but if anyone else wants to, feel free. Please post that. Okay, we are all right. What? Sorry, make it a god. Sorry, wait. We had something that was posted. I'm quote our grandpa. Okay, hold on. I have to. Kimmy Beans messaged me. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, my dear. Again, a thought is a particular thing. And it does not imply an intention. It does not imply an action. It can be the precursor of both. And it is, again, keeping in mind, just asking, if I had everything that I could possibly want, would I choose that intention? Would I choose that? And if the answer to that is no, then the next question is, so could it be that it's not a desire not to be here, not to live? It is a recognition of reaching that point of knowing you do not want to live as you have been living. Okay? The final question is if I am willing to take a step that big to seek a permanent solution to a temporary problem, am I willing to take that conviction and change something in my life that I need to change? What is it that could change, that would shift? And also, feelings of ideation can also be biochemical. There could be a lot of things, including a calcium deficiency. So I would suggest, my dear Kimmy, looking at the idea of what could be going on within the body that could be responsible for this change. That could be, because something was the mechanism for this shift. Something set that thought into motion. I would be very interested to figure out what has changed, what is different. And it may be just a matter of having reached a point of going, damn it, this isn't working. I want something else. I can't live the way I've been living. I need change. I need something different. And considering the fact that absolutely every single one of us at some point is going to leave this life, we don't know when. And, and our wonderful big bad fox, who just lost someone. Every day people go not expecting to. I know I've got more time behind me than ahead of me. So I choose to give the time I have left value. So what is it? And my dear Kimmy, I would strongly suggest speaking, to someone professionally about this. Let's see. Oh Lord, no, that's a thought too horrible to contemplate. Yes. Tabby says, she's also Mr. Auntie Doc. Tell my dear Tabby that now that I'm driving a bus and working on a bus, I will have time off during the summer, and tell my dear Tabby that I'm going to make a point of coming and visiting you guys during my time off. That is a thing that's going to be happening. But I've been really busy with the ranch and the funeral arrangements and dealing with taking care of Ruby that I barely had time to process much. The funeral's tomorrow and I needed some air, so I came on to here. Oh, sweetie, it's always so wonderful to see you. So then I will have to make up a room for you. Are you kidding? You can set up a hammock out in the backyard. Just string a hammock between two trees. We got it. Either that or I'm very small. I'm very compact. You can just put me in the tub. So, yeah. And, it really is. Oh, my wife would scare me alive if I didn't give you the best guest room we have. Oh, well, that's sweet. And I'll even tell Tabby I'm bringing Arby. Arby loves road trips. Just put the hammock in the closet. Should be big enough in there. Yes, but Big Bad Fox, we are going to make that happen. I need to come and see my Tabby. So you tell her that we're going to, because that's the best part about working for a school system. I get summers off, or at least I get most of the summer off. I may have to drive a bus for summer school, but I've been told that's pretty cool. That's pretty easy. I mean, a tub, a tub can actually be surprisingly comfortable. And like I said, I'm very Hobbit built. So, and on that note, that is actually our time. As I said, I'm going to have to, I have a call that I do have to make. So we're going to call it at 7 o'clock. I will not be streaming tomorrow or Friday. For those of you who are going through difficult times, please message me, send me a DM in Discord. I will contact you. It's just that because of the stuff. Tabby says you can meet her new puppy. I want to meet the new puppy. So, and so next week, she named her new puppy Doc Doc. I need to see a picture. Anyway, so I am going to put into place the Magic School Bus stream. So I'll Discord. I want to meet the puppy. So let's call it the Magic School Bus stream. So I will be streaming in the afternoon from my school bus because I will end up working late with my new route. I'm going to be much later. So anyway, next week we start the Magic School Bus stream. I will be streaming over the weekend. I'm not exactly sure what time on Saturday because I've got a Zoom meeting, but Sunday definitely. And Sammy says the songs on the bus she takes to her school. Yay! The wheels do go round and round. Anyway, everyone, please have an amazing rest of your day. For those of you who are going through difficult times, Kimmy, please reach out, and the choice is always yours. Everyone has a capacity to choose. I hope that you choose the harder choice, which is to stay, because you're very important to all of us. And again, it's not so much that you don't want to live, it's that you don't want to live the way you are, and we can talk about ways that that can change. So, it is your choice, my dear. An idea, a thought, is not an intention. It is not an action. And it only has the meaning we give it. So, please, seek support. Make sure you've got support around you. Anyway, so everyone, yes, I have to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning to catch a bus to go to the bus yard. So, everyone take care. Please remember that you matter. Please, please remember that while bad things may happen, hard things may happen, life is fun until it isn't, and it does suck until it doesn't. And if it's in the sucks until it doesn't part, please reach out. And especially for you, Kimmy, remember, you are the only you in all the universe. You're the only you that's ever been and the only you that will ever be. And what that does is it makes you special, it makes you sacred, and most of all, it makes you necessary. Because as the only you in all the universe wouldn't be the same or complete without you. So, like I said, I won't be streaming the next couple of days. Reach out to me through Discord. Let me know. You can reach out to me through Twitter, and keep me posted, y'all, okay? Keep me posted about what's going on with you. And, we'll be there. My father used to say the world like a dance with its steps that we take the lead us to where we want to be. Oh, I love that. Can you put that in inspiring thoughts? Please, please, please. Anyway, much love, Tabby. And everyone, have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Walk gently with the world. May the world walk gently with you. And as always, I wish you balance and I wish you blessings. From my heart to yours. So have a good day. Learn something new. I'm proud of you. And I love you. Alrighty, that's our time. The love train is pulling out of the station. Take care. We'll see you on probably Saturday, definitely Sunday, and next week for the Magic School Bus afternoon stream. Until then, bye. Woo! Woo!